Into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. This is Vince Ingram. I got my superstar producer, big time, Bijan Kelly.
Yo, here we are.
What's up, little bro? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm in the middle of eating some seafood. I was hungry. Couldn't time it right. Yeah. But yeah.
Man, tell me you didn't make that bet, man.
I made the bet, man.
Did you?
But no, not as much as I told you.
Oh, okay.
A little background, because I know I went quiet. Because I went out to like a pottery class and all that. I didn't even watch the game. So
man, don't say that on this show, man. Please don't say that on this show, bro. Golly, man, we gonna lose some listeners, man, behind that one, dog.
I did it. I went to a pottery class, so I made a bet, and I was. So you told me for certain. You said the Eagles are gonna win. I remember you saying that, and I asked a lot of other people too, and I checked the odds, and I kept getting back, Eagles, and I'm like, okay, all right. And then I even did something where I asked people that I usually don't take advice from. Then I'm like, no, they always give me bad advice, and I was like, I'm gonna do the opposite of whatever they say, and they said the Chiefs.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna bet 1,500 on the Eagles.
Right.
That's what I said. I was gonna bet 1,500. I went on the little website, or I went on the little website that I found. It's reputable. It's legit. Because we're in Texas.
Right.
They had a limit, so I couldn't bet how much I wanted to unless I bet it in cryptocurrency. I had to buy it in Bitcoin first. So that saved me.
Right.
That saved me.
Well, let me tell you, man. And anybody who knows ball,
I did bet though.
Anybody who knows ball is going to agree with this. The Eagles front seven didn't show up like they've been showing up all season, man. Anybody who, I'm not taking anything away from Kansas City. It's a hell of a ball club. But the Eagles their defense played so much better throughout the season that, they just was in the crapper yesterday, man. I know that was Patrick Mahomes and all of this, man, but the Eagles, those guys got after it, man. I seen them, they pressured Patrick Mahomes maybe twice. They just, I don't know, man. Brandon Graham, Hussein Reddick, Wait, I don't know where you guys was at, man. They just didn't show up, man. They didn't show up. I mean, I couldn't even get no bets because everybody felt like the Eagles, man, because the way they've been playing. So, I mean, they
Man,
just didn't show up
man.
on
Yeah.
defense. The offense still did their thing. They put up 30-some points. You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Yeah. It was what, a 3-point difference?
Yeah. I mean, it was a hell of a game. First of all, hell of a game, man.
Yeah.
Very, very good Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Very entertaining.
Hmm.
But yeah, Philly's defense, man, and specifically the down lineman did not show up for the game. I mean, they didn't get not one sack, man. And that's just, I mean, that's not them. That's not how they rock, man.
I felt so good when I left, like, because I left after halftime to go to this pottery class. And so I was seeing Patrick Mahomes. He was limping and stuff.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah. And, he walked off for a bit. I was like, yeah. When I left, he was like running back out on the field, but like, limping a bit.
Right.
And he was, when he was on the sidelines, he was smiling.
Mm.
And I was like, that's weird. It's over with because, he can't even play. He's limping. So I leave.
I don't know, he was smiling or grimacing.
Oh, grimacing? I don't know. It looked like
it was hurting. No, I think he was hurting. It was hurting.
Okay.
But yeah, man, all of that. He had the high ankle. I mean, they pulled it out, man. Congratulations to the Chiefs. Can't take nothing away from them. I mean, they are going to be there every year because of Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid. And hey, Travis Kelce is unguardable. I don't like to leave him out, man. Everybody gets so much love to Pat, man, but that Travis Kelce is a beast, man. This guy's a beast. He's a beast, man. So you need to give it up to him. Beloved, how you doing?
I don't think I'm ever betting on a game again. I bet 500.
I
mean, it wasn't bad. It was 500, but still.
Right.
Could have been 1,500.
Could have been 15. Yeah. So you found a site you could do it on?
Yeah, I found a site, but since I didn't have crypto, I didn't have the money in Bitcoin. I had to do it through a credit card, and they only had a max. So $500 max, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank God they had a max.
Yeah,
it could have been out another 1,000.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought because the odds, they weren't very good odds, but betting 1,500, I would have won about well, the payout would have been what, like 2,700, so I think I would have won
so you got your 1,500 back plus plus another 12.
Yeah, 12 or 13, yeah.
Right. Okay.
But hey, at least I learned something about betting, even though.
But like I said, when you text me, I said you never bet what you can't afford to lose.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, because anything could happen, man. I didn't think what happened was going to happen, but like I said, somebody could get hurt.
Man,
penalties.
You were like, the Eagles are gonna win, but don't bet what you can't afford to lose.
Right. Yeah. I sent you a little video, man, of a guy on Messenger, and he bet with the Eagles. Did you see it?
No, let's watch that. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, man. And this is a perfect example of somebody betting what they can't afford to lose. On Messenger, I sent it to you.
All right, let's see.
I'll be drinking this flavored water, man. It's incredible.
Oh yeah, flavored water. I remember back in the day, I don't know if they still do, but they came in like these plastic bottles you find in the corner in Walmart. But yeah, I remember those were good. Is that healthy for you?
I mean, 0 calories, 0 carbs.
Okay.
Got electrolytes in it.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, let me can't be all bad.
Share my screen. All right, can you see that?
Perfect example if you can't afford to lose. Yeah.
Yeah, I know him, but this is a perfect example.
You don't fucking understand. Fuck your bet, man. You pay me, man. Fuck out my face, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a YouTube guy.
Uh, yeah, all over the social media, but yeah, he young,
Hmm.
famous, but yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Man. What up, Sam? That's a trip, man. I thought that was funny.
Yeah,
That was a perfect example of somebody who you can't afford to lose it, don't bet it.
man,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Man, I want to talk to the ladies, man. I guess we just got the lovely in because I mean, if now this is what I want to say. Every show we seem, we say, let us know, give us a shout out, let us know where you at. If you're listening, who you are, say what's up, say hey, give us a thumbs up, do something, right?
Yeah,
Seems
right.
like we just beating a damn dead horse, man. A cripple horse.
Yeah,
It's just I
dead
think
horse
people
ain't
just
moving.
don't follow the instructions these days, man. I don't know.
Shy.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
They don't
All
want to
right.
get. They don't want to say the wrong thing, or they don't want to be
How the hell
directly,
is it? What's up? The wrong thing. Hey,
or
hi,
or or
hello.
they, or maybe they just don't want to be directly mentioned because typically, we say people's names like, "Hey, what's up, the lovely? What's up, Sammy?" You know.
Well, you might have a point, man. You might have a point. Um, if you don't want to be directly mentioned, just can they give a thumbs up and nothing else?
Yeah, you
Just
can
give a
react,
thumbs up.
like the video. Yeah, we can see that still.
Yeah, just give a thumbs up. Don't say what up, da da da. Just give a thumbs up if that's the case. You know me, man. I'm just like, if that's it, man, that's a terrible thing. But anyway, it is what it is.
It is
Turkeys.
what it is.
So I was looking at a video of the day from the famous guy Charleston White, man, and
Oh,
and the dude was tripping, man. But he had a great point, man. He was blaming the women for the disgruntled kids these days.
mm,
Pretty much, man. And hey, I gotta agree with him, man. I have to agree with him. He says, and you think about it. I don't. What do you call your grandmother, or what did you
well,
call your grandmother?
grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah, I
Okay,
never had
so
a,
yeah, so your grandma is cool with being called grandma.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, nowadays most of these ladies they don't want to be called referred to as grandma. They don't as that they don't want to be grandma, granny, grandmother, mama
Mama,
so and so.
mama.
Mama, they don't want to be none of that. They want to be TT, Gigi, Mimi.
Gigi is cool.
It's not traditional,
No,
man.
it's
I'm
not.
making a point. They want to be, TT, Gigi, Mimi, Lily, uh, all this here instead of being grandmother, man. Grandmother used to grab you, man, when you was little and bring you in close, hug you real tight, man. 9 times out of 10, she has some big titties. Now we don't have no grandmas with big breasts, for the most part, because all of them stand in shape. And
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It's a completely different generation of grandmas.
different grandmas, man, they stand in shape. I mean, they treating the kids like they treat the little kids like stray dogs, man. How
Stay
they
away.
tell them, the kids run up to them, they tell them, get on out of here. Get.
Oh man.
Bro, they don't want to be grandmas no more, man. Do you
Yeah.
know how much nurturing and love a kid felt, man, when grandma will save you from your mama and your daddy.
You know that well, okay. You were obviously adult at the time the show came out, but you're
Mhm.
familiar with the Proud Family, right?
I am. That's the
The,
one with
the grand.
Chris Rock. I mean Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I don't know which one played the father. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure, but it was an animated thing on Disney, Black
Mm-hmm.
Family,
Mm-hmm.
and the grandma was the type of grandma you're talking about, the traditional one. She was
Mm-hmm.
shorter, had the big bosom, all that, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and like yeah, and was but she was mean and not really. She had some sweet sides to her, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like today, that none of them fit that. Before that was the stereotypical, black grandma. Now
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah. They don't want to be that, man. Nobody wants to be. And it's gotta be on the ladies cause they still the fellas nowadays, everybody's still pawpaw. Everybody's pawpaw and cool with pawpaw, man. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Everybody's cool with pawpaw, man.
So what changed with that?
Huh?
What changed with that? It's just not cool to be grandma.
It's just not obviously, man. I wish we could have some ladies chime in and explain. But why is it not cool to be, okay, the lovely said her grandkids can't call her granny or grandma or grandmother. Why is it not cool to be grandmother, granny, grandma so and so, mama so and so?
That's messed up.
It's just, that's where they at, man. That's
So
where
what do
they at.
they call you then? What do they call you?
And that's the thing, man. There's no more nurturing, bro. Big mama, yeah, you can't. They ain't no more. You can't. They don't want to be called big mama.
That was probably phased out around your time because I didn't even have big
Yeah,
mama.
my cousin had big mama.
Oh wow,
Yeah, he still had big mama, man. I mean, and big mama was all right being big mama. She ain't had no problem being big mama.
big mama is respect.
Yeah,
You live
big
your whole
mama don't
life
want
to
to
get
mess with
respect
big
like
mama,
that.
man.
Live your whole life to get that respect.
But yeah, ladies, why no big mamas? Why no grannies? Why you don't want to be called grandmother, grandma? Like I said, man. I mean, those kids, man, they felt safe. They felt protected when they went to grandma house.
Yeah,
Grandma grabbed them, man, kissed on them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Kissed all over them.
yeah.
You know, all the above. Now they throwing rocks at them, man.
Grandma cooked. She baked and stuff, cleaned. You know,
Yeah.
I was a friend of the kid. Whenever the kid was mad at his parents, go to grandma's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. And they kind of explained to grandma. They had a little rapport with them.
yeah,
Now it's all that's gone, man. Like I said, the grandma's all in good shape and wearing a little bit of dresses and still wearing the tight jeans, and
grandma has a date. Grandma's going on dates.
grandma going on dates, man. It's just crazy, man. Sammy said grandmothers are younger because the mothers are having children at a young age. But gee, Sammy, you got to think about it, man.
Is that
That's
true?
not necessarily true.
I don't think that's true. Yeah.
No, man. I mean, our moms was having kids at young ages as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Sam, think about how old mama was when she had Sonya, man. Just think about it. You don't, you tend not to think about it because our moms, although they were still fast,
Yeah.
but they just, carried themselves a bit differently.
Yeah.
So, but they was the same age, man. It's just a different set. Like these grandmas now, they don't want to be called grandma.
There is quite a few grandmas in close age to their kids, like 18 years, 16 years, you
Mm-hmm.
know. They'll be in their 30s with a teenager.
Right.
At
Yeah.
that point, they're friends, At that point.
You just have to still establish yourself as mom and child, man.
Yeah.
Sammy said, I believe it's because granny makes them seem old. Yeah, but that's the whole point. They got to get out of that, man, to get the kids back in line. You know what I mean? To get the kids back in line, man. They got to get it. They got to get that back. They can't be concerned with sounding old, looking, feeling old. I mean, you only as old as you are, man. Just cause somebody call you granny don't make you old. But we still pawpaws. The men take pawpaws gracefully, man.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
Vicky say, my guess is that they so young, the grandmothers, that is. That's what it is. Oh, the lovely said they can call her sugar.
Well, let's think about this. Because we are talking about grandmas up in age, right? We're not talking about like young, like 30-year-old grandmas, right?
Bro, you have to think about it, man. Our grandmas was still like late 40s, early, mid to late 40s. They still wasn't old.
Yeah. 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 Early 40s, late 40s. But what I'm saying is maybe they were influenced by the generations after them. Maybe it doesn't have really anything to do with how they thought or how they think or how they were brought up, but more so like them trying to stay young with and to keep up with what's going on. I don't know.
Cause of a name.
Yeah.
How's the guys pulling it off? They pawpaws. The guys are still trying to stay young and keep up.
Because I guess it's cool. Because it doesn't take anything away from a guy, huh? I mean, because I don't see any women really saying too much right now. The lovely saying something that we can go off of. But I think it's still cool as a guy. Like, if you wanted to date or do this or whatever, you could be grandpa and you could still get it in. Then as soon as you get the grandma label, it's like, whoa, hands off.
No, man.
No? No?
No, man. Just cause somebody's a grandma, and that ain't detouring no man from making it do what it do.
It's detouring a lot of men. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're a grandma and you trying to get a little, if you a grandma and you in your 40s, you trying to reach back and get a 29-year-old guy,
Yeah.
Then maybe so. But if you trying to date in your age, then,
Right.
it's going to be cool. It should be cool. The lovely said, because it's a term referencing getting old and we don't look or feel like our grandmothers did. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Because grandmothers back then didn't look bad. They just didn't dress provocative. Most of them.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only difference, man. And they felt great. They didn't. I mean, so they was still beautiful women, but the only thing was they just didn't dress like the ladies dress now. The grandmas dress now. What up, cuz? Yeah, you did tell me Patrick Mahomes was gonna do it, man. Like I said before, man. I'm just say this and we're gonna move on. Phyllis D-line didn't show up, bro. I'm telling you. That's it. The D-line didn't show up. The lover said our grandmothers was 35. Also, they just weren't in good shape and they look much older than we do. And times were different. I don't know. I beg to differ. I just think they just dressed more conservative. That's it. Hell, they ain't like a bunch of grandmas now. They run around here in great shape. I mean, they just dress, with more confidence. Sammy said, I believe it's not as serious for men versus women. Yeah, I agree, B. The lovely said women nowadays are going to try to defy gravity every way possible. That means being ageless. Yeah, because women nowadays getting ass jobs and breast jobs and tummy tucks and all that stuff. Grandmas back then, they just natural. It just was what it was. Roger said he loved being pawpaw. Yeah, Broderick. Ain't nothing wrong being pawpaw, man. Sammy said grandmothers these days are more fit, conscious. Older grandmothers are more homely. Cook, clean, housework, New age grandmother running the streets. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, new grandma's in the street. You right. Love said her grandma was 33 years old when she was
Whew.
born,
Damn, that's what I'm
and
saying.
her mom had her at 16.
But they were, I don't know, maybe more responsible back then versus today. I think family, right? The family, the definition of family has changed a lot since then.
Vicky said maybe it's hard for the child to call them grandma when they teaching them how to twerk instead of ABC.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you might have a point. You may have a point. Cause nowadays you ain't learn. Grandma be in there twerking with the little girl.
You don't know how many videos I like scroll past on social media where you have like someone's 4-year-old daughter and she's playing a ride and then she, drops it low or something. And then you got a group of women like, oh yeah, and
Right.
and it's just they're just cheering it.
That's disgusting, ain't it?
Or they start dancing next to her.
That's disgusting. I'm glad you said that, BJ. That's disgusting, man.
Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
it keeps
disgusting.
going. And it keeps
Yeah.
going.
Right. It just it's too much, man. Too much. But ladies, get back to being grandma, man. We need to say these kids, only y'all can do it. Real talk. You got to get back to being grandma, though. Leave that TTGG, sugar. Leave all that on the shelf, man. Go on, be grandma, granny. Rock that granny.
Maybe we just don't take things as serious, Maybe we're in a certain era, right? Certain era where we take things a lot lighter. We don't really.
Who is we, bro?
Okay. I'm just gonna say overall society.
Oh, society. Okay.
Yeah, overall.
Oh.
Back, let's say 80 years ago, things were taken more serious where it's like, hey, you saw what your son was down the street doing? Oh yeah, no, we got to stop that because he can turn into this or turn into that. Whereas today it's like, hey, you saw what he was doing? Yeah, he's just being a kid. Just let him do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like I would say it's different.
More accepted.
Yeah.
Damn. I guess, that's my 2 cents, man. Just let's try to be ladies, get back to being grandmas. Y'all earn that grandma, man. And grannies, grandma, all that. That's awesome.
I love the traditional grandma. Loved my 2 grandmas.
Right. Yeah, man. I only got one left, bro. So
man, good on you. Yeah. Hey, love on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to take some time to go see her, man. She just had a birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So hey, in my opinion, let's get back to that. So listen, Deion Sanders is in the news. I want to know what y'all think about this. Now, check this scenario out. So Deion did an interview where he said that when he goes on a recruiting visit, right? Deion comes in a house. He said that when he goes to find a quarterback, he got certain criteria he's looking for. He's looking for a 2-parent household, a mom and dad. He like for him to be smart, so he want him to be 3.5 or better. He said when he go find an offensive lineman, same thing. He like to have a 2-parent household, dad's in the house, a 3.3 or better, because he want him to be, pretty sharp. Then he goes and says, when he's looking for his defensive guys, the guys on the defense, the linemen, the linebackers, he wants single-parent households.
Oh.
Where they got to do everything, they got to get it out the mud, and they know they want to get mama out the hood, out the ghetto, out the slums.
He got it down to a science, huh?
And this is what he said. Now listen to this. and they want to work. Them guys want to work. They gonna work their butt off to get their mom out of poverty. He want them on the defense. Well, it offended a lot of parents, right? And rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. So you mean to tell, let's say if you knew somebody that was a single mother and her son played quarterback. So you saying that you're not considering her son because she's a single mother and he don't have a dad in the house? And that's what a parent, this young lady came out and said. She said, I don't think that's cool. My son played quarterback. Just because his dad's not in the house, that don't mean he shouldn't get a shot at being recruited by you.
Exactly.
Right. So he kind of put his foot in his mouth with that one. But if I know Dion, he gonna ride on that, and he may try to fix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I hear what he's saying, but yeah, to say that out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then vice versa. So you mean tell me if I got a D lineman as a son and he's a complete animal, he takes care of his business on the field, but his dad is in the house, you don't want to recruit him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the way he put it out there, man, that I was the same way with her. Because you got a lot of young cats, man, with single mothers that are quarterbacks or offensive linemen, and based on what Prime said, that don't fit their criteria. What do you think about that?
I think if you like Deion Sanders, go ahead and like the video right now. If you respect him, if you like him, what he's done with his career. And then what I actually think about Deion and what he said, I think that's just how it is. When you're doing anything at a high level, you create these rules, you look at analytics, you look at trends, you look at the cold hard facts about things, or you make your deductions about what you think is real. I mean, when you put that out in the real world, none of that is gonna be friendly or kind or make sense.
Right.
How corporations make decisions. Imagine if they had a podcast and they were like, so this is why we put Usher on the cover of this cereal box. It's like, you don't want to hear the reason behind that.
Right. So you think he just should have kept it to himself?
Yeah, but I think whatever he's doing is working for him. He just shouldn't have said it.
And he's a big mouth guy. He just is. I love him. He's a great athlete, one of the best ever did it, but he's just a big mouth guy. You run into a lot of those people, man, who just talk themselves into some crap because they just run their mouth so much.
Yeah.
And that's Prime. He
and that's Prime.
Yeah. I mean, he loves to talk, man. He loves to hear himself talk, which is cool. And most of the time he got something real interesting to talk about and to say, but sometimes you can talk too much.
Who is that guy that got himself put out of a coaching position?
Shit, which one?
He was going to like a Christian school or something, and he said too much, said, it's dirty there, I'm gonna go clean it up.
Ed Reed.
Now that's putting your foot in your mouth.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'd rather be a Deion Sanders talk too much than an Ed Reed talk too much.
Oh yeah, Ed way over the top. So the letter say, she think it's disgusting to see little girls dancing on TikTok, especially when their mothers are dancing with them half naked. Yeah, it is. She said no granted for her. Also said grandpas need to get back to teaching these boys how to be men since a lot of their fathers are absent. I agree. Vicky said Deion could have kept that to himself. You're right. That should have not even been a thought. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just being Prime, just talking too much on this little interview, man. He should have just said, man, we go in there and we watch film and we look for talented guys and
the standard whatever answer.
Yeah.
Don't try to give game on this. Like, nah, that's something you should probably put on a little paid course or something.
Yeah. Deion, yeah, he's something else. He's something else, man. He's something else. Yeah, so that was that, man. That was that. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna keep up with it because I know he'll probably come out. If I was him, I probably wouldn't even say nothing. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, at this point,
Yeah,
there's nothing you can say. Just let it die down.
right. Just leave it alone, man.
If he responds, he's opening room for other people to respond. And then he goes and has an interview about it or this. Like,
Mhm.
no, it's too
Right,
much.
right. BJ, if you with your lady, man, and her ex dude, we talked somewhat about this, but not specifically about this. It tripped me out because I seen a little video on it this weekend. You with your lady and you going to different events with her family, and everywhere you go, her ex is being invited. Now they're not messing around, but he's there. He's being invited.
Hate it.
He's being invited. Um, and your lady said, "Well, this is her house. I can't do nothing about that. You know, this is my sister's house. I can't do nothing about that." Do you feel like that family member is being disrespectful to you? That family member.
No, especially if they've known him a lot longer. I don't feel like they're being disrespectful to me. But if they don't give me a chance and it's always just him, I'll take that as disrespect. Him just being there, no. But it's also about how they receive me at that point, right? Like, if you're not receiving me, but you're just only, giving him all this attention and like giving him opportunity to contribute or whatever, I don't know. I'd take that as disrespect.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in that situation?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. If you have never been in that situation, you really don't know. And it's typically people who kind of say what you said who's never been in the situation.
Yeah.
Now, in my opinion, because you don't know what type of history that
Right.
y'all may have had, or if any, or you don't know what type of history, or and their breakup could have been awful. I mean, it can be several different things, man. To me, if I'm the new guy, but every June, every party we going, your guy's there, your ex guy's there. Yeah, I look at that. I mean, but it's only because he's still real close to the auntie, the sister, the mama. I just look at that, man, like it's very disrespectful, bro. And I would never put somebody that I'm kicking it with in that situation to where every time, now what I would do, this is how I would deal with it. I would say, hey, are you cool with her being here? And
Yeah.
if she be like, well, yeah, I'm good with it, then okay.
Yeah.
But if you show me any kind of, damn, if you like, damn, everywhere we go, because she over there laughing and joking with the family,
Right.
and your new gal is like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So you have to see how it's affecting your whoever you with, in my opinion. Then if it's affecting them, you just have to be understanding and say, we out of here. My lady don't feel comfortable. Or my dude ain't comfortable, so, and you got to have him here, you got to have her here.
Just that simple, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I ever make anything that simple. I mean, it's simple when I make the decision, but if I explain it, yeah, no, it's always like a lot more to it. But hey, if anybody else would feel disrespected in that situation, like let's say you're at a family outing, your partner's family reunion or something, and their ex is there, and they're oftentimes there. Would you feel disrespected? And if you would, like the video. If you would feel disrespected with your partner's ex always being at their family outings and stuff whenever
And
you're there.
right. At your family outing. It's your family outing. And no. It's your partner's family outing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he or she ex is always there because, and I mean, we didn't break up, y'all broke up. That's the most ridiculous crap in the world to me, man. You know what I mean?
We didn't break up, y'all broke up. So
Yeah.
I should be cool with them.
So I got my new, you know what I'm saying, my new lady or whatever, you a lady, you got your new guy with you, and he got to sit over here at the table, and you got your old guy that's been there for, they kicked it for, because he cool with the family like that, he probably in there for 10 years or better. Easy.
That's when they could be having all types of late night conversations. You decide to leave or something. They just got access to each other. The family's always going to leave them alone, always going to give them privacy.
You talking about the ex and
the ex and yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Think about it. You leave, you decide, oh hey, I got to go back to work or something. I got to pull a late shift or something, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get down to that time of night. It's just gonna be your wife and her ex, because the family, they don't care. They're not gonna leave them. We always got to keep an eye on them. No, they want them back together.
So when you don't go, let's say you gotta work. I'm not coming to the party because I gotta work late or I'm tired. The ex is always there.
Always there. Good big old hug. Hey, help me with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely making small talk.
Hey, let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah. You cook these potatoes? These taste like your potato. I know what your potato taste like.
Oh no. Oh man.
All right.
Oh man. I can only imagine, because like I said, I haven't been in the situation, but that would be awful.
Yeah, if you're right, man. And like I said, if you never been through it, you really don't know. You really don't know. You really don't even, your opinion now would just be your opinion, because you know what I'm saying? You really don't know.
I can only imagine.
My face is not cool at all. Not cool at all, bro. That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. I think there's some turkeys on here think that's cool, man, just not saying nothing, man. You know what I mean? There's some turkeys on here that think that's cool. Well, anyway, what's wrong with it? Those are the ones who never been through it.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? On that end, on the end where
everybody
ex is at.
Everybody that didn't say something is cool with their partner's ex just chilling with them at the family outing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, just go ahead and invite your ex over for dinner. What type of steak they like?
Yeah.
How they like?
They already know. They
Oh,
already know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Vicky said you right, but the family pretty damn disrespectful as well for inviting your ex to everything. I totally agree. That's why you gotta be like, hey, listen, you ain't cool with this. We can bounce. We don't have to go.
I would like that. I would want to be treated like that. I don't.
You like for your lady to say, baby, let's go. We ain't gotta stay here for this crap.
I can't say that I would be the one to do that, but I would love for my partner to respect. Yeah, to do that for me.
Right.
But if my ex was at the event, I'd be like, I didn't invite her here. Look.
You can't do that, dog. You can't do that, bro.
Look. I mean, let's just stay on this side. Just here, just stay here. Let me go over there and talk to my mom. I know you don't want to go over there, so here. I gotta go talk to my mom. So just stay here for a bit.
Hell no. No.
No. But no, realistically, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Okay, that's what's up. Stampede, what's up, bro? Stampede done chime back in. BJ said he ain't been in the show. Had problem catching the show, man.
What is up?
What's up, bro? Yeah, man. You
Hold on. He said I've never been comfortable around any ex unless we were still bumping it off. Otherwise, I would be like Russell Wilson and Sierra leaving from the party.
Yeah. Remember Russ did that, man, when he was somewhere and Future walked in.
Walked right out, huh?
They walked right out. Now, see, that to me, that's different because that wasn't a family event. That was just an open party.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have did that. Dude wasn't gonna run me out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't running me out, bro.
I mean, that had to have been because of their past, right? Like what's happened before. Like he had to have known, Future's gonna be inflammatory. Future is gonna do whatever. So let me just leave. We could go somewhere else.
So they done bumped heads, like really bumped heads before?
I would think for that to happen. Why else would you just leave? Because I don't think Russell's a sussy. Let me just say that. I don't think he's a sissy.
I don't know. I don't know Russ like that.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, we don't know, but hey.
I mean, he's a pretty conservative guy. He just know how to throw the football. So, but no, I don't think. I just think Russ, man, he's a smart guy, and he gets out of the way of any negative possibilities before they even. He probably was like, I mean, I don't even want to be. I don't want to even be here, and then somebody writes something about we got into it, it never happened, and I just don't need that.
That sounds like, unless something has happened in the past, that sounds a little too much.
But see, he done made comments before anyway. Future have, man, this dude,
right?
That baby daddy crap, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So, Russ but Russ done did his little, he done threw his little stuff out there too. Hey, man, keep your coins, man. We good over here. You know what I mean? Keep your little coin. We good over here. So they done both kind of, slid a little shade both ways, whatever, So, they don't have the healthiest relationship, but that's my point. A lot of times the family don't even know what type of stuff, that maybe have transpired betwixt the two of y'all. If nobody shared that, me and so-and-so done had words, nobody knows. You know what I mean? So, that's one of them things, man. You be like, damn, man, me and this cat, we don't even jive like that. You know what I mean?
They've had a conversation. I just wish I was a bug on a wall. They've talked man to man. They had to have. 80%, 90% chance. It's a high chance, right?
Probably so, man, but maybe not in depth like you would think. See, now Dion, before he started dating Babyface ex-wife, he had a full sit-down conversation with him.
Oh, okay.
Because Dion told him, he said, well, I want you to know who you're dealing with before I start being around your kids.
Oh.
That's what Dion said to Babyface. Yeah.
Respectful.
Babyface said he thought that was the coolest thing in the world, man. He wanted me to get to know him before he started being around my kids.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. That's how you do it, man. The letter says she cool with it. But if her partner has a problem, then she out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Stampede, I guess you have to consider the comfort of your mate in that situation. If your current day is uncomfortable, you got to change the scenery. Yeah. He's saying the same thing. I guess you got to consider. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you take a look at your lady and you clearly see she like, damn, man, why the hell every time we somewhere, she got to be here. you at that point, man, you gotta be like, you know what, you right, man, let's go. You know, because if you say something to your mom, your auntie, your sister, whoever is having the, she may throw something at you like, it's my house, what you talking about?
Yeah, that could drive a wedge in your family or something.
Right.
So then you
Right.
just leave the situation. But how many times can you just leave? I mean,
Hell, you can just leave. What you mean? Ain't no certain amount of time, but then just stop going. You're not gonna respect me because you don't respect my lady, so I'm out. Don't even invite me.
You think there's people out there that have gone through like 2, 3 plus like girlfriends or boyfriends, and just this ex has just been there the whole time?
Right. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I know a few. Whew. Yeah. Who's just like, I mean, he's just cool with everybody. She just cool with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if your new guy, got an issue with it, come on, man. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
You can't even, like you said, man, you can't even lay your swag or your charm down to the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause this cat.
You're not being received. You're always being compared. Always compared, huh?
Always compared.
That's my guess. That's my guess.
Yeah. Damn, he ain't nothing like Justin. I mean, I know Justin cheated on your ass, but he ain't nothing like Justin.
You bring some ribs. Your ribs are good, but they're not as good, so they're still spinning it out. They're like, nah, I don't like his ribs. All of a sudden, your ribs are nasty compared to John's ribs. Justin's ribs.
Yeah. Damn. I ain't want y'all to break up no way. You know what I mean? You getting all this, bro. Vicky say, if it was a public event, I might leave, but a family affair, I would stay.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think she got baffled, don't she?
I guess a family affair. Okay, well, let's see. She said the family doesn't have to know what transpired. All they need to know is that he's my ex, and he's my ex for a reason. Stop inviting him. Simple.
So that first one was a little baffled.
Huh.
I think she meant if it was a family affair, she would leave. But if it was a public event, she would stay.
Unless she's just standing her ground, and maybe she's saying, hey, my family invites my ex. Look, I got a problem with all of them. They can catch this smoke until they stop inviting him. I'm going to be a pain in their ass.
Oh, so she's saying she's still going to go to the family deal, even though they're inviting the ex.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Wow. But yeah, so I mean, it's just one of them things, man. Like I said, it was on his video, bro, and had a lot of different. Most of them was kind of saying what we saying, like, no, that's disrespectful. You don't do that, this and that, this and that. But there was a few in there saying, well, I don't see what the problem is. But I always feel like the ones who say don't see what the problem is never been through that. The lovely said her sister divorced her husband after 27 years. The family did not receive her new guy not receive her new guy well, and her ex is still invited to all the family functions because he raised her children.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
What makes sense?
I mean, it makes sense that the ex that, was with, they were together for 27 years. They raised their children. It's deep bonds in the family. It makes sense that ex is still going to get invited to the family. I mean, the family's known them for like 3 decades.
But he shouldn't. That's the point. That's the point we're making now.
I know, but then
she got a new guy, and she bringing a new guy around. She don't want to. The sister don't want to come with the new guy, and the ex is sitting up there eating at the table, man.
No, that as rough, but man, I mean, okay,
it's unfortunate, but
yeah,
take your 3-decade ass home.
I hear you. So when is it appropriate for? Because
If she's single,
no. Let's say outside the family, like, is there an appropriate place? So man and woman, they get divorced. They've been together for 30 years, but they had kids together. Now the woman is with someone new, and when is it acceptable for that ex to be around? Is it at the kids' birthday parties? Is it at family outings? Is it what do you think?
yeah, I think. I mean, events, man. You can't do nothing about it. That's the public places we're talking about.
Okay.
But you're not going to the birthday party at her and her new guy's house.
Really? Oh, you
Nah.
got to have a separate party.
Just depends, man. I think so. If the new guy feels some type of way,
Right.
you know, I think you have to get the new guy's approval, man. And he'd be like,
Right.
"No, I'm cool. That's cool," you know. Or the new lady's approval. No, that's good. I'm cool with that.
Right.
But if not, then you have to respect that. That's the point.
Approval. Yeah.
Now y'all having it at a public place, you know, then that's a little bit different.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? You, like you said, you stay on your side, I stay on my side, or whatever, you know. But I don't know. Like I said, I think it just depends on what the new person feels about it. If the new person is cool with it, then it's cool.
Yeah, on that simple level, I agree with you. Like, you shouldn't just be forcing yourself on people, you know, if they're uncomfortable, you know, seeing as you could do something different, or, you know, you don't really have a, damn, that's hard to say though. It's like, oh, you don't want me there, but that's my kid. Man, I'm torn. But hey.
Hey man, breakups are hard, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were easy, trust me, everybody be doing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it comes with a lot, man. It comes with a lot. So that's just part of it. That's part of it, man. Like I said, if the new lady or the new guy's cool, then it works out for everybody. But if you happen to have one that's not so cool with it, then you either have to respect it or you gotta let them make it. Like, well, he's been coming around or she's been coming around and ain't no problem, so I ain't gonna stop and she ain't gonna stop. So, and then that's letting you know where you stand. You dig? So love to say, but what if that's all the family he knows or she knows?
Yeah, Vince, come on.
Hey man, whose problem is that?
Should have met some more family.
Is that the new guy or the new lady's problem? That this cat ain't got no family?
Man.
What the hell? I mean, what you supposed to be? Oh, well, you know, he ain't got no family, so we like his family. That's shit.
Yeah, he stays in the house with us, you know. He stays, he sleeps in the room next to us.
My mama house all the time. What? You know, it's probably a lot of that go on too, bro.
Probably, man. That's rough. Vicky did come back and clarify. She said, right, BJ, if it's my family's event, I'm staying and my ex is leaving. If it's a public place, we can go somewhere else to keep down confrontation. If it's my child's birthday party, we both better grow up.
Well, there you have it. Yeah, man. It's see that, and that's I like to get in those discussions, man, because it's never as simple. It's never really simple, man.
No.
It's never really simple. It's but I mean, you know, once you grow up, man, and you kind of been through some things, you get over some things, work out some things. It's just easier with everybody, you know. When stuff is fresh, new, you know, had some words maybe. It can be a little rough. It can be a little rough.
I hope I don't. Well, no, I don't think I foresee myself. But you never know what happens in the future. You know, I can't say what will happen. I just hope I don't have to go through that one.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever known anybody, man, to have a certain gift, man. You know, a person like with a certain gift, and they're trying to really, really work in their gift, man. That God has blessed them with. Let's say they are a. Let's take the Tom Brady thing for example,
Okay, yeah.
right? So his gift is playing ball, playing quarterback. That's
Mhm.
what that guy's on the planet to do. And he's had a problem with his lady because she wanted him to quit earlier than he wanted to quit, right?
Yeah.
They've going through a divorce because of. So you know, there's people are torn behind that. And if you know who Madam CJ Walker is, man, she started, black women's doing black women products for black women hair and grease and stuff like that back in the day, early on. And she had a similar story
Mhm.
like that. She wanted to build that brand up,
Okay.
and her guy was on board to a certain extent. And he kind of kept telling her husband, kept telling her, like, you doing too much, that's enough. You ain't gonna never do that. Those type of things. She was like a real strong-headed lady, man. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna have the biggest deal in the world, and I'm gonna da da da. I'm gonna do this. That was her gift, man, to build that up. And
Yeah.
so, of course, they ended up getting into it. He ended up cheating on her. She ended up divorcing him and going on with her plan. Now, so many people are torn by this, man. Now, this is what happened. This is what happens when you decide, well, your lady decide, well, because BJ don't want me to continue working in my gift, I'm going to stop. Because we're arguing about this, and I don't want to argue. And so I'm just going to stop. Now, do you realize that this woman is going to hate your guts, man? Because all she's going to be saying to herself is, I could have been this, I would have been that, we could have had this if it wasn't for him. So people have to realize, man, that's why you see so many entrepreneurs, people that have these high positions, and a lot of them be divorced, man.
Because of that, that's lack of support.
Not just because of the lack of support. I'm not saying that. It's because they're not saying, okay, you're right. I'm not going to do this so I can, because you don't want me to do this.
Right. Okay. So
Right.
they want to kind of appeal to or like appease their partner.
They
So
want to.
yeah.
So they're going crazy trying to keep up their dream and keep their partner happy, man.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's impossible.
Yeah, because it conflicts because the partner's not making it easy for them to keep them smiling and also do their dream. It's like you can keep
Right.
me smiling, but you can't do your dream
Right.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, making it difficult.
Because, a lot of people don't realize, man, when God gives a person a gift, he's not going to give that same gift to your lady. He's not going to give that same gift to your guy. So therefore, they're not going to understand the way you think. You dig what I'm saying? So the whole time you're trying to explain your gift and what you're doing and how you're moving, they're gonna be looking like no. Because they don't have. He didn't give it to them. He gave it to you.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not gonna understand what you see in it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And I think that's so sad, man. Because I think that's so sad because it's a lot of broken relationships because of that. And I think that's why they say, if you read any of the motivational books or self-help books and stuff like that, they say who you started with 9 times out of 10 you don't end up with.
Yeah.
And so people be saying, like, they end up building certain things or reaching to the top of the corporation or being the best coach in football, and now they getting this lady that hadn't been around, or they getting this guy that has been there 2 or 3 years to share this stuff with,
Yeah. So, somebody that fits that image.
or just come at the right time.
Right.
I just
Yeah.
think it's sad, man. You dig? I think it's
It
sad,
is.
man.
It is sad, but I mean, think about how big the world is. It's like, how do you can't really prevent that, you know?
You can't, man.
You're gonna get matched up with somebody that you're gonna think, yeah, they get it. Yeah, they're gonna be the one that will be there from start to end for my dream, for my life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like that puzzle piece didn't really fit. It just seemed like it fit.
It just seemed like, and as much as you want to put that round peg into a square hole, man, it just don't work. It just don't work, man.
Yeah.
And you just be like, damn, damn.
Because eventually it's gonna come around time to where everything gets more and more specific. Everything gets more and more detailed, right? And in the beginning, any dream or idea you have is so general, so broad. There's a lot of people you think fit inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it becomes finer, more detail,
Yeah,
more clearer,
mm-hmm.
you get a better picture in your mind and in your life. It's like,
everything
okay,
gets much more smooth, and that person was there for the rocky road, but they couldn't withstand the terrain, man. They couldn't withstand, so they got off. I don't want to do this. This is too much. It's too much. And then when it smooths out, it's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late.
You understand exactly the topic. Yeah. I mean, I was wondering what everybody thought about that. I hope everybody got that and understood, the discussion, and I'd like to see what people feel about that. While people are chiming in, Vicky said, Vince, you're right. You never know until you are put in these situations. Correct. Talking about the the singer. And Stampede said, I have an uncle who got divorced from my aunt. He got remarried and she's still single. I sponsored a mini family reunion, and I invited my uncle, who everyone still loves, but he declined the invite because he couldn't bring his current wife.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, stand-up guy.
Yeah.
If he can't bring his current lady, man, shit.
I was respectful.
Very, very respectful. The lovely saying, and that's when your Bible speaks on being equally yoked and about dream killers and dream stealers. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly.
Equally yoked, like egg yolk, like equally yoked,
equally together, the same, on one accord, one band, one sound.
Okay.
Equally yoked. Yeah.
I've never heard that term, yoked. I mean, I've heard it like oh, he's jacked up, like he's buff, he's yoked, but I never heard of like equally yoked in a biblical sense.
Yeah. But I thought that was interesting, man. Stampede is some people's dreams and ambitions exceed the support that their mate is willing to give. Man, he couldn't have said it no better, dog. At a certain point, the journey looks too hard for the mate. The gifted person ends up resenting the fact that the mate is no longer supportive. Mic drop on that one, dog. Because that was part of what I was saying as well, man. You end up, if you stop, BJ, if you working on being the biggest tech guy in the world,
right, and
you on your way, you did certain things, man, you made certain moves, and you getting there, but you know that it's not easy, it's a struggle. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So it's an uphill battle. And then you notice that your lady, she's always pissed, she's upset, she's arguing, she's this or that. You're doing too much at that office. You ain't never heard. I want to go on vacation. I want this done. I want that done. And you be like, man, and just put your gift to the side because you want to savor your relationship, man. Whenever this joker walk in and out of a room, man, you're going to be looking at her saying to yourself, man, I hate this so-and-so. So
Oh,
it doesn't even. It's never okay to. It's never okay to do that, man. It's never okay to give up your dream for somebody, man, because you're gonna end up resenting them anyway.
right. Exactly.
You're gonna end up hating their guts, man. So it's
Exactly.
that's that, and then that's gonna then you don't have your dream, and you won't have your lady or your guy because you're not gonna like them no way.
Mm-mm. No
Yeah,
dream, no lady, no guy. It's all gone. Yeah. Man. Yeah, yeah, no. That makes complete sense. It's puzzle pieces, it's round pegs and square holes. It's what Stampede said about your dreams and ambitions can exceed the support that
yeah,
your mate is willing to give. It's
yeah.
all about what you can tolerate, what you're willing to give. The
Mm-hmm.
people you meet
Mm-hmm.
today
Yeah.
aren't the people that you're going to meet in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Even right now, even
Even
right at the moment, man, the people that's in your life now, um, if they don't hang on to the ride, it
yeah,
may not be. It just depends on where you're at in life, man.
right.
Biggest said, Vince, have you always wanted to be or do what you're doing now? I've always, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, of course, every guy who played football wanted to be a pro football player. But soon as I realized, man, that wasn't going to work out for me because of the size and the lack of and all that good stuff, man, I immediately wanted to be a business owner. I knew I wanted to work for myself. I always knew it, man.
Yeah.
My cousin, Bodine not on here tonight, but he said, and I forgot even saying this, but he said when we was in high school, um, we were going out one night, and he said he remembered this. He reminded me of it. He said, "Cuz, man, you told me, man, cuz I'm on my own business, dog." And he said he was like, "I hear you, cuz, I hear you. That's good, man. It's good." I don't remember saying it, but I know I did say it because I never wanted to. I just always felt like, man, I'm on my own business, and oh no, I'm doing exactly, and it's my gift, man. It's my gift, I mean, it gives me goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To think of stuff and create different stuff, and then fertilize it and water it and see it grow, man. I
Right.
mean, that's so freaking wonderful to me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to have that no lose attitude. There's no way I can not there's no way I can't be successful. Ain't no way. I've never felt like I can fail at anything as long as I put the work in. If you work hard enough, man, and a lot of times it takes a lot of work. People don't
I
have
respect
the work ethic and the discipline, man, to keep it up until the wheels fall off. That's the issue. So many people run out of steam, and when you run out of steam, man, you just give up. I ain't run out of steam, bro. I don't run out of steam. So I do things to help myself along so I don't run out of steam. You know what I'm saying? Eating right.
Yeah.
Trying to keep working out, keeping my mind sharp, meeting new people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keeping your credit and all that right. All that's the platform and the foundation to continue to build.
Keeping everything in good health and challenging yourself at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. Having an open mind. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Having an open mind.
It's so yeah, I always want to do this. I always want to do it. Yeah.
Ah, oh,
Yes, sir. The levels of equally yoked means to be on the same accord, mind, body, and spirit. Boom.
okay. Stampede said, BJ, a yoke joins beast of burden like oxen, like a wooden bar around both of their necks. If you don't have two equally yoked animals, you're going to have a hard time plowing your field.
Mhm.
If you have two people who are not equally yoked, one person will be doing most of the hard work in the relationship.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen them things he's talking about around the
Yeah.
ox neck? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. They can't
Wow.
go but the same way, man. They can't go with that thing around their neck. Neither one can veer off. They just got to go wherever that thing points them to, man.
Man.
And if you don't have that if you're not there like that, man, for your partner, your mate, and encourage them, you know what I'm saying, and be there for them, and especially because everybody knows who they have,
Right.
or everybody should know who they have, and as long as you know who you have, then and you're not willing to be that, I got you. Whatever because I know who you are. I know how you get on. So
Right.
I'm rocking with you. I know it's gonna
Right.
be hard. It's gonna be, but I know when all this stuff smooths out, it's gonna be lovely. You know what I mean? And if you can't play that part, man, because a lot of people can't play that part, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with it. It's okay because, like I said earlier, God don't give everybody that gift. You gotta have some other people to make things go. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds beautiful, man.
He's stupid, man. I think sometimes our mates don't change. We do. This isn't a bad thing. We just have to have mates that are willing to change and grow with us.
Right.
That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds awesome. That comes with that, they're keeping that open mind, man.
Yeah.
You have a closed-minded person who thinks right in front one way, then that's cool too. But if you think one way and your other person is mind's wide open like a prairie, man, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Yeah. Sam P said, ask BJ, have you watched Power Slap? It's a reality show about the slap fighting league that UFC president Dana White has created. I don't know when it comes on, but I enjoy it when I see it. My wife hates it. LOL. Have you ever seen that, man?
I've never seen the reality show. That'll be interesting. But I've seen those slap contests.
Mm-hmm.
And I can imagine seeing some behind the scenes of what they go through or whatever, how they talk to each other. Like, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh man, those slap contests. That's got to be like one of the worst sports out there. I mean, you just got
It's crazy, man. I've seen it. And I'm just like, what the hell are they doing? But them guys, man, be slapped. You got women doing it.
You seen the women do it, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You sit up there and take that slap.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, the love said that means you're operating out of your gift, man. You'll always be a businessman. Thank you. I feel the exact same way. Beloved. Appreciate it. So listen, bro.
Appreciate that.
Great show, man. Great show, man. Look, man, we got to keep our phone lines open, man, because I feel like any minute now, BT, Sling, the Fubu channel,
Revolt TV, 85 South show,
85 South show, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, somebody gonna be calling, man. Say, man, I checked y'all out, man. What you think about, So we gotta keep our lines open, man. So listen, we really appreciate it. Y'all keep coming, shooting us these, giving us this great feedback, man. It's absolutely wonderful. Stampede, man, come back, bro. I know you've been busy, man. I know you be busy. Come back, man. I talked to your brother, man. He's great. He's in good spirits, man. Talk to Nas, he's in great spirits, man. He's just getting over a real bad cold, but he's doing good, man. He's doing good. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that turkey to come check it out, get on here or something. Let's chop it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But listen, again, congratulations to the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, you did your thing. Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, that linebacker they got, Bolton, he was a beast, boy. He was a beast. They had that boy spy on Jalen the whole night. Jalen couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
It was great. That was great football, man. Great football. So hey, y'all come back Wednesday, man. Let's chop it up Wednesday for the weekend. Get it in Wednesday. Talk it up. We'll come up with something to talk about. We might do another freestyle show. You know how we do on that one.
Yeah. Let's
Until
do it.
then, we'll holler.